has come to Macabre Memoirs. Here I would like to tell a true horror story called The Ghost in the Abandoned House.
Part 1. Mysterious Darkness.
Today, in a small town in the middle of a deep forest, there is an abandoned house far from the city center. Rumors and legends that this house is haunted and very few people dare to approach. Many scary stories have been told about strange phenomena and people who have mysteriously disappeared after entering the house.
On a cold winter evening, a group of curious young people decide to explore an abandoned house. They are Tim, Sarah, Mike, and Lisa. Under the bright moonlight, they entered the house with their hearts pounding. Part 2. Haunting from the past. When they entered the house, they felt a gloomy air intertwined with their breath. The doors creaked and the old bedroom was abuzz with dust and cobwebs. They began to explore from room to room. While going through an old door, Lisa is haunted by a bizarre image. She saw a young girl standing at the end of the corridor and quickly disappeared. Lisa panics and calls her group of friends, but when they arrive, there's nothing. Part 3. The Nightmare Resurrection. The deeper into the house, the more the group felt the pressure and fear. They heard scary footsteps and sighs in the darkness. A strange feeling entered their mind, causing them to lose control. A series of strange events occur. The lights went on and off at random. They heard mournful screams in the distance, and even a cold wind blew. Confused and frightened, the group of friends try to find a way out of this scary house. However, each door seems to have disappeared, and they are trapped in the maze of gloomy corridors. While trying to find a way out, Sarah suddenly disappeared from the view of the rest of the friends. They panicked and started calling her name, but there was no response. Lisa and Tim find a door mysteriously opening, and they decide to enter in search of Sarah. Part 4. Exposing the scary secret. Stepping through the door, Lisa and Tim found a small room with an old wooden chair in the middle. On the chair, there was an old book with a spare cover. They open the book and discover a terrifying secret. The first page of the book was written in bright red ink with messy writing. "I was left here. Save me. Evil sounds and haunted spirits have driven me insane. They await. Wait." They couldn't believe what they read. Their hearts pounded and ghostly sensations ignited. Suddenly, they heard the evil laughter of a woman. They turned and saw Sarah standing behind them with a grin on her face. Part 5. Haunted Legend. Sarah explains that she has been haunted by a ghost in this house. She said that she entered the house to learn about the haunted legend and strange phenomena surrounding it. However, she became the target of the evil supernatural force in the house and was captured in it. Tim and Lisa panic and don't know what to do. They decide together to find a way to free Sarah and escape from this house. They used the strength in their hearts to begin to rise. Tim, Lisa, and Sarah are determined to face the evil supernatural forces in the house. They begin to investigate the legend and learn about the way to liberation. In the book they found, there was mention of a spell that could dispel evil spirits. They search the house and eventually find a collection of magical items. Among them was an ancient wooden chest containing important charms. They hold the spell and together channel the accumulated energy into it. As they chanted mystical spells, the house shook and strange lights appeared from everywhere. Suddenly, the door they had lost to find reappeared in front of them. Part 6. Liberation and Return to Life. The group runs towards the open door and escapes the scary house. They breathe in the fresh air and feel safe again. Returning to the city, they decided not to tell anyone about their experience. But in their souls, they knew that they had been through a terrifying haunted adventure and had gotten through it together. From then on, Tim, Sarah, and Lisa became forever best friends, and they never forgot the horrifying days in the abandoned house. The legend of a group of brave young people and the strength of their friendship passed from mouth to mouth remains a haunting horror story told in that small town to this day. The legend of the abandoned house and group of young friends has become part of the local heritage. People in the town still feel curious and scared when they see that house, and few dare to approach. However, there are still bizarre stories to be heard from the brave who dared to explore the house. There are rumors of ghosts still lingering in the house, and there are those who believe that supernatural spirits still exist in that space. While the abandoned house still evokes haunting feelings, the town has learned a valuable lesson in courage and friendship. The stories of a group of young people have become an inspiration for others to face their own fears and find the strength to overcome them. Although the legend of the abandoned house and the group of young friends has become a part of the past, it continues to live on in the imaginations and hearts of those who hear this haunted story.